Hey you, today we're going to be talking about some common mistakes that most people make, myself included, when they're on their debt-free journey. So if you are getting ready to eliminate your debt, then stay tuned so you can avoid these common mistakes. Welcome to Healthy, Wealthy, Skinny, where we focus on the steps to help you live a healthy, wealthy, and skinny life. I'm Sean, and if you are ready to start thriving and not just existing, go ahead and hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and hit the bell icon so you get notifications every week when I drop a new video. And be sure to stay to the end because, as always, I've got something special for you. Today, we are continuing our discussion on debt. This is the third video in my debt-free journey series. So far, we've talked about two methodologies that you can use to pay off debt, the debt snowball method and the debt avalanche method. And we've covered whether you should start your emergency fund or start paying off your debt. And in this video, we're going to talk about some common mistakes that most people make when they're on their debt-free journey. Now, I am 47 years old, and I am not one of these personal finance gurus who graduated from college and had everything figured out when it came to managing their money. I'm also not one of these people who paid off $150,000 in debt in 1 year while feeding a family of 12. I am a common, regular, everyday person. I have been in debt, got out of debt, ignored some debt, accumulated some more debt, got a divorce, got out of debt again, and finally started employing some strategies that allowed me to get off of that emotional debt roller coaster. There is not one mistake on this list that I have not made at some point in my life. I wanted to share that fact with you because sometimes we have a tendency to feel like we are the only people that are screwing up. Everyone makes mistakes, and it is okay as long as you don't give up and you continue to fight. So let's jump into my list. Mistake number one is not changing your mindset. As I've gotten older, I've learned that your mindset plays an important part in anything that you do. The way you think about things shapes your emotions and your actions. Not changing the way you think about money is a common mistake that many people make. We don't stop to think about how or why we got into debt in the first place. Am I an emotional spender? Did something bad happen that caused me to get into debt? Did I just completely ignore my financial situation? Or was I trying to live a life that was outside of my means? Not determining why you got into debt in the first place and fixing those issues will only lead you to repeating the cycle. Mistake number two is not having a budget. A budget is a foundational tool that you will need to know how you can attack your debt. Without it, you don't have a clear picture of the money that you have coming in versus the money that you are spending each month. You'll also have no idea what areas you may be able to spend less in that would allow you to apply more money towards your debt. Without a budget, you are basically flying blind. Mistake number three is not having an emergency fund. Not having an emergency fund is a very big mistake when you're getting ready to start paying off your debt. Without the safety net that an emergency fund provides, one bad thing can happen and erase all of your hard work. I cover this in detail in video number 2 of this series, and if you haven't watched that, I'll leave a link to it above me in the cards. Mistake number 4 is continuing to accumulate debt. Now, this one might seem like a no-brainer, but many people continue to use their credit cards while they're trying to get out of debt. Continuing to accumulate more debt while you're trying to get out of debt is just counterproductive. While you're trying to get out of debt, it is best to stay clear of accumulating any type of new debt. This means credit card uses, personal loans, anything that will accumulate to the debt that you're trying to get rid of, stay away from it. Mistake number 5 is not having a debt payoff plan. Starting your debt payoff journey without a plan is a big mistake. This includes not documenting your full amount of debt so you know how much debt you're trying to get out of, and not choosing a strategy for paying off that debt. It doesn't matter if you choose the snowball method or the avalanche method or some other method. What's important is that you choose a plan and that you stick to it. It's also a good idea to track your progress. This will keep you motivated and let you know if you're moving in the right direction. And mistake number 6 is not addressing income issues. At some point in our financial journey, we have to face the basic math. If you are not bringing in enough money, it is hard to do things like pay your bills and save money and pay off debt. Not addressing income issues is another common mistake. You may need to look at your current job and figure out if there's steps that you can take to maybe get a promotion so you can make more money, or you may need to consider finding another job where you can make more money. You may love your current job, and in that case, you might try getting a side hustle, something on the side that will bring you in some extra income, and that may be a way for you to address income issues. The 4th video in this series will help you do just that. I'm going to go over some side hustles that you can do to help you make more money so you can pay off your debt. And there you have it, 6 common mistakes that many people make when they're trying to eliminate their debt. Have you made any of these mistakes? Or maybe you've made some others. Share them with me in the comments and let's talk about it. But now it's bonus time. I've got something special for you. Look down in the description of this video. You'll see a link. Click on that link, give me your email address, and I've got something special coming your way. I've also got another video for you to watch. Go ahead and watch this video right here so we can continue talking. I'll see you over there. Bye.